Their Animal Crossing New Horizons video. So, as you guys know, over the past few days, Nintendo has announced that an Animal Crossing Special Edition Switch has been announced. They're coming out with it. Obviously, I'm doing a giveaway. If you're not entered to that, make sure you enter in the link in the description. Best of luck to all of those who have entered. But this video does pertain to the Special Edition Switch. As I was doing some investigating, right, and as I was looking at this amazing console and really analyzing it, I noticed some pretty interesting stuff, and that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. So, obviously, the front of it, you've got the dock, where it showcases Nook and Timmy and Tommy, and you've got the ocean, and it looks beautiful. You've got the amazing colors on the Joy-Cons, so obviously super excited about that. But what I really wanted to dive into is the back of the Switch. So we're looking at this right here. There's a lot going on here, and I think a lot of people might have overlooked, just exactly what's going on. So taking like a step back, you can clearly see that this is trying to paint a picture. This is trying to show us something. And so let's go ahead and jump right into analyzing this. If you look closely, you will notice that you can basically see some islands, right? Some different islands. You see one on the left, up in the middle, on the right, in the bottom, in the center there's an island, and there's one over here on the left, and then it looks like another one peeking in. So there's definitely islands on the back of the Switch. Now, what does that mean? Who knows? One might think maybe we can get different islands, I want to dig deeper into each of these islands. So if you look over here, they almost showcase like seasons. So you've got like spring over here with some flowers. You go up to the top here, you can clearly see the brick all over. Maybe that's like a town or a city, but you got a sitting area, some bushes, some tables. You move down to the bottom here, it looks like a beach scene, similar to what we've seen in the videos. You've got a fire, you've got the hammock, looks like you've got some crafting material. And then you move into the middle of the Switch, and you've got this amazing, what looks to be, like a very islandy theme. You've got the lighthouse and the palm trees and the shells. So very, very island, what we would think of like a beach vacation kind of thing. And then you move over here in the top right, and you've really got, that campground look. So Harvey's campground, you got the tent, you've got the bird houses, you've got the mushrooms over here, the fence, you can see like the axe inside of the wood, the cut down tree, you see the pine trees, all that good stuff. And then at the bottom you see a snowy winter scene with the house, the snowflakes and the snowman. So very interesting that they picked this design on the back, because it definitely alludes to the fact that there could be different islands that we can visit and showcase, showcase our creativity on, or just straight up visit throughout the game. And honestly, TBD on that. But one more thing or a few more things I want to kind of call out here is you will clearly see like all of the waves, like all of these lines represent like open ocean, right? So a few things to call out as we investigate the open ocean here. You'll see a balloon up top. Maybe that means like balloon presents, slingshot, all that stuff is coming back. In the middle here, you've got that coral. Could confirm that diving is returning. Very pleasant surprise, I would say. Right here, we've got a whale tail. We've seen this on some of the accessories, but it's interesting that came back. Same with the sailboat. We've seen that on numerous different accessories. Interesting it is on the back of the Switch, because that alludes to being able to travel off of your island. And then a few more things. You got the message in the bottle. I know a lot of people are very excited about that, including myself. And then you've got some fish, right? You've got some fish down here. You've got a shark up here. Clearly can see the fin. And then down here, you've got a sea butterfly. So it's interesting, how they picked all these different, fish and images and the coral and the sailboat, and really made the different islands. Like, to me, if my biggest takeaway and my biggest hypothesis based on the back of this Switch is that we can have different islands, or not us personally own, but we can visit different islands that, really are actually in the game and not just like, you know, me going to visit your island, but actually going in it's like in the world of Animal Crossing New Horizons is there are different islands. And this, the back of the Switch to me certainly alludes to that. Let me know in the comments, guys. What do you think the story is of the back of the special edition Nintendo Switch is? I think there's a lot going on. I do think Nintendo is hiding some stuff in here. Would love to hear what you guys have to say. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe, enter the giveaway, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Later!